Good Saturday morning, cloudy Saturday morning. I've been hearing a lot, reading a lot, seeing a lot lately about the Ethiopian Bible, the Ethiopian Orthodox Bible. And I actually downloaded there's free PDF downloads of it out there on the internet. It's huge. It's 88 books. It's hundreds of pages, and of course most of it is the same as whatever Bible you're using, and I'm using. But there's a lot of extra books, like 22 extra books, or no, 22. Anyway, 15 extra books in it. Like the Book of Enoch, especially. The Book of Enoch. And there's more than one book. The first Enoch, second Enoch. There's 2, 3, 4 of them. And the Maccabees, and the Book of Jubilees, and all these other apparently or supposedly biblical relevant books that may or may not be real. I'm not going to say they're not. Okay, but I did start reading the Book of Enoch and on my computer, and there again, get a computer. These little phones, you can't read much on those little phones. Get a computer, at least a laptop with a decent screen on it that you can actually read a page, okay? Get away from your phones. I can't do anything on the phone. It's ridiculous. I read some news, little narrow news things, but I have a laptop right by my recliner. Anyway, let's get off the subject here. So I've been doing a little research on this Ethiopian Orthodox Bible, and so far I've only seen 2 men who claim authorship: Asher Wilson and Kevin J. Gregory. And I can't find any information about either one of those men that isn't on a sponsored website that was written by supposedly them or their people. I have no idea who these people are. That makes me question the whole Ethiopian Bible scenario. And I'm not saying the Ethiopians don't have some good stuff to add to Christianity, okay? Don't get me wrong. And they may have the Ark of the Covenant over there. I don't know. We may never know. There's so much unknowable stuff out there that I don't get all wrapped up in it. But I did start reading the Book of Enoch, and there's just a lot of fire and mountains and valleys and more fire, and it's like, okay, I'm not getting any inspiration from this at all. I mean, there are parts of other books in the Bible, Revelation specifically, that read like that. They're apocryphal, apocalyptic, apocryphal literature. And the book of Revelation was written by the Apostle John. We know that. Enoch was before the flood, if it's the Enoch that God took away because he wanted to. Enoch didn't die. He was like Elijah. They just taken away. Anyway, so the Book of Enoch, if it's true, if it's authentic, it came from before the flood, which I'm not saying there weren't other records. I'm talking with Forrest, our grandson, the other day about that. He was asking about, because he's been reading through the Bible, and Genesis, Exodus, he even read Leviticus and Numbers, and I think he jumped into Joshua after that. But anyway, there may be some records that came from those original early days that Noah actually had on the ark with him. And reproduced, they got passed on down to where Moses compiled them into the book of Genesis. We don't know. We really don't know. That's very possible. Let's put it that way. The book of Job is ancient. Anyway, the Bible is interesting. I read the Net. See that? Net Bible. And these other guys, supposedly they wrote the entire, they translated the entire thing from the Septuagint, which was a a Greek copy of the Old Testament from 300 to 200 BC. Talk to you later. Have a great weekend.